Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be reviewing the new FUZE card, which is a card with an e-paper display, and it claims to hold your various debit cards, various credit cards, as well as membership cards. So let's just review this today. Also on the fusecard.com website there are two options. One is a magnetic card and another one is an EMV chip card. It's like the a SIM card kind of a thing here, which comes in every credit card today. There's also an option of magnetic card first and an EMV chip card later, which is the option that I've selected. So I recently received my magnetic card and I'll receive my EMV chip card soon. I've input a few cards and let's go step by step as to how do you have to add your cards and everything. So let's first start with unboxing this thing. So this is the basic packaging in which it arrived just about yesterday. It was wrapped in this bubble wrapping. This is its matte black box with the glossy black fuse written on top. Looks neat. The first thing is the instruction manual. We'll put that aside. Then is the main fuse card itself. It feels like no other credit card you've ever held. It's a little rubbery to hold and not at all plasticky, with an e-paper display as you can see. Now, as I open the lid further, there are two things that I come across. One has e-charger written on it, which is to be used to charge the fuse card, and the second one is the magnetic strip reader for your phone. Further down, there is a small compartment wherein you have your basic wire to charge the e-charger, and this is a 12 in 1 multi-kit. It's not exactly a part of Fuse. We just received it because we reached a stretch goal, and that is why Fuse provided it to us. Now I don't exactly know what this thing is. It has a 3M sticker on back. I'll just open to find out. It's kind of a sleeve to put the fuse card inside. So the fuse card just slides into this pretty tight, and I think it's just to hold the fuse card in place. I don't understand why 3M tape behind though. So out of the box of contents, there are two most important things. One is this a magnetic swipe device which enters into your earphone jack, and you can upload your credit cards and debit cards into the fuse card using only this. And the second thing is the e-charger. Now what it does is it helps you charge your fuse card. You just have to enter your fuse card from this side into it, and then you can connect a normal charger over here and charge the fuse card. Also there is an inbuilt battery which can charge your fuse card right away from the app, from the device itself. So while you're charging the fuse card, it charges itself and you can use this as a portable charger too. These are the two most important equipment inside the box. Also, when the card is being charged, the device turns red, and when the card gets charged, it turns green. So you come to know that your card is fully charged. So in order to configure your card, you need to download an application called eCard Manager. Uh, it is available for both iOS and Android. And once you download it, there's a step-by-step process. How do you add cards to your Fuse card? So we'll just go through it. Now here it's just gonna ask for information like email, telephone number, your name and everything, which I'm just gonna quickly fast forward. So once that's done, I just verify my email and I get a verification succeeded message. Then I just go on to connecting my card by pressing the next button. Then I just follow the instructions on the screen. It asks me to power on the card. I power it on. It asks me to enter the card number onto my phone, which I just copy from what I see on my card really quick. um, After that, it starts to connect to my card. It then verifies the Bluetooth. Then I need to verify the Bluetooth pin, and once the card is registered, it's done. Then it starts updating. The card updation too is a long 15-minute cumbersome process. Here I've just edited the part out and I've also fast forwarded it, but it properly takes 15 minutes. So once finally your card is updated, you get your card number back on the screen. So you understand that your card has been updated, and then when you turn it off, you get your name which you've customized. You also see that the battery level has reduced by around 15%. It was full when I started the updation process. So here I'm gonna add my membership card, obviously for safety reasons. And to add membership cards, there are three options. Now I simply use the magnetic swipe option first, using the device that is provided along with the fuse card itself. I just read the instructions pretty briefly, and then I just connect it into my earphone jack, after which I start swiping my membership cards. But to my dismay, the magnetic swipe card device that I received just wouldn't work. And I just went on swiping and I swiped a number of cards, but none of them really worked. So eventually, then after getting tired, I decided to change the phone and try again. Because for membership cards, I mean, when you want to add membership cards, you have three options. You can either enter information manually, scan the barcode on the card, or swipe the card. But for credit or debit card, you have to swipe the card. So you don't have an option but to use the magnetic swipe device. Eventually, it worked, and I uploaded all my cards. So after we are done setting up the fuse card and adding credit cards and debit cards and membership cards, this is how the card looks like. So here you can see it shows my name on the card. I can customize this, and also it shows the current battery level of the card. Also when I power it on, so then there is this passcode. Now it's a six, not exactly a 6-digit thing, but it's a 6-button thing. So using these 3 buttons below, I create a 6-button code which becomes my password. And once I do that, once I unlock it, which I will just now, I get the option of my payment cards, and I can switch that to my membership cards, and I can change my cards from here and change my membership or payment option from the multi button here, and then I can just switch my cards right from here. So now I'm showing you, these are my credit cards that I've just uploaded. So there are 5 of them, and I can just change that right away. So I'm just gonna try making the payment with Fuse. Let's see what happens. I'll just power it on, and I need to enter my password. So I'm just entering it now, and yeah, it's done. Now I'll select the card that I want to use. I'll use my first HDFC Bank card, and I'll just lock it by pressing the hold button, holding it for 3 seconds. That's it. Done. So it's a new thing that we've done. It shows all my credit cards. So this is a testing kind of a thing. This is my first purchase using this. Let's hope it works. You have to swipe it. Oh. The payment went through? So the payment just went through, and this is so just made the first purchase using Fuse, and it worked well. So I'm at a fuel pump, and I'm gonna try to pay with the Fuse card again using a different card this time.
डिलीट पण नाही दिलं त्याच्यावर.
ते फोनमध्ये असतं तसं
असं आहे का?
कार्ड इकडे. So it worked again. Here's the slip, and I could pay for fuel using it. Sweet. So the only drawback really was with the magnetic swipe device. So this is a little complicated piece of equipment. I had to change two phones, and after that was I actually able to swipe my credit and debit cards onto my phone, because initially, no matter how many times would I swipe, no matter how perfectly I'd swipe, it just wouldn't read any card. But eventually, after changing two phones, was it able to read it. So to conclude, I'd say this is really a phenomenal product. It is really cool. I have all my credit cards stored here, all my membership cards stored here, and this is the only card that I have to carry. Now about the battery life, they've not really specifically mentioned how long would the battery last. But considering this is just an e-paper display, it should last pretty long, say about 15-20 days easy without a charge. And I think I'd give a 10 out of 10 to this card, especially to Brilliant TS Company Limited, because they could do what people before them could not achieve. So there have been people who have tried to create such a card in the past, wherein all your cards are stored and you don't have to worry about carrying multiple cards with you. But people weren't it wasn't really successful, but the people at Brilliant TS Company Limited made it possible. So that's really a thumbs up, guys, and we are eagerly awaiting the EMV chip card. It just adds a little more security. So that's it for this week, fellas. I'll see you all next week with a new funded product. And just so that you all should know, none of these videos that I do are paid promotions. So I fund these products using my own money, and I give an opinion based on what I think or how I find the product to be. None of this is influenced by the manufacturing or the marketing company or anything of that sort whatsoever. Y'all can obviously have a different opinion than mine, and if there are any suggestions, please do write it in the comment section below. I really try to improve my videos upon based upon your suggestions. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next week.